It's Friday. Time to start the petty off right. Ladies and gentlemen, before we get petty on a Friday, I gotta play my inspiration. This probably might be my new intro. Yeah, the DJ come out today. Hold on. Before we get things started, cheers to you guys. My comment section. Give me a cheers back in the comments. Let's get it in. Today we dressing a few things, guys. So we can talk about three things in this video. We got address the Wayne situation, Stephen A. And we could talk about this by Andrew. Let's get it in one time. But first, for my boy Lil Wayne, I gotta say this, right? Because y'all know the tweet. I put the tweet up right here. Everybody has seen it. Everybody has heard it. But let me just give my 1-2 because I am a Wayne fan. Wayne is my favorite hip-hop artist. Y'all know this. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know out of all of the musicians, Bob Marley is my favorite artist. But in this thing called hip-hop, Wayne is number one. Now, let me say this to my boy Wayne, because I wrote it down. I got to show y'all this. I got to show y'all this little paper. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all could see it. You know, hope the auto frame doesn't, get it in too good. But let me show y'all this. Number one, Wayne, don't do it. Do not do it, Wayne. Why do I say don't do it? Wayne, I have all faith in you. You are my favorite hip-hop artist. I know what you can do. I know what you're good for. I know the bars you got. You are punchline daddy. Wayne, the reason why I say this is because your mental space is not in the space where it needs to be, because you're done disappointed about the Super Bowl. You got your artist straight going through hell right now. Literally hell and back. So your mental space is not where it needs to be. You've been killing the features, Wayne. You've been killing the features. However, this boy Kendrick Lamar, the boogeyman, I could say this. We thought the best of Kendrick was Good Kid, Mad City, Down, Section 80. Kendrick right now is in a space where I'm thinking right now he is the best. He is almost the best version of himself. Kendrick was an A1 MC from then. We knew that from 2010. From the decade ago when he dropped the Control verse, we knew that Kendrick was that guy. However, there are very few people who are able to do 100 miles an hour through their whole career. And whenever they just want to, out the gate, instant transmission. From March hit, this dude has just been in Super Saiyan mode from March until this is now December. Going until February, I'm telling you, he's going to keep the same energy going. Don't mess with Kendrick right now, Wayne. Wayne, you are not in the space mentally to do what it takes to pen the bars that you need to pen to be able to go against Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick right now, he in a different type of headspace. And like I say, his rapping ability, not to take anything away from what he's done in the past, but everything he's done in the past is like he's doubling down on it and showing you a completely different element. We know Kendrick was the thought-provoking. We used to give you those bars where it used to make you think, the Mr. Morales album and everything. But now Kendrick giving you bops, along with giving you lyrics, along with giving you double and triple entendres. Like he said in the song, I could dumb it down for y'all because y'all feel like I was doing too much on the Mr. Morales and the Dime album and all these other stuff. Y'all feel like I was, piling on the bricks a little too heavy. So you know what, let me take some of the bricks back, give y'all a few, but give y'all the bop music and hurt some people's feelings in the same time. Number two, Wayne, you heard the line. That is not a diss to you that Kendrick said in his track. Where he said, my hard work let Wayne down. Wayne, all the dude wants is props, bro. All he wants is to know that his favorite rapper, the one who he used to rap and mimic the bars from, the one that got on the phone and when you wanted to quit the game, the dude who called you, put it online and said, Wayne, you cannot quit this game. You mean too much to this hip-hop industry. You can't do it. All he wanted was to say, hey, I might be mad that I didn't get the Super Bowl, but let me congratulate so said individual on getting the Super Bowl, because I might be mad that I didn't get it, but I can't be mad at the fact that who got it, because I really look at the scale of what this dude has done. He up on it. Number three, and this is probably the most important one right here. If you can get at Kendrick, do what you do best, Wayne. Do what you do best. You can make a diss track. I am not taking that away from you. I won't even put that out there for people to say that, oh, I see the narrative some people are spinning, but he backed down from this and that one and this and that one. Wayne is not the type to really push beef like that. But I guarantee you, when it is time for beef, Wayne could get in his bag. Number three, turn GNX into a mixtape. You want to make Kendrick head hurt? Do what you do best, Wayne. Go back to the mixtape era version of you. Put down a mixtape, take every song from Kendrick's GNX, remix that shit. Mixtape Wayne that motherfucker. Kill it. Fireman the bitch. Fireman it. You know what I'm saying? Hot boy the shit. But do not get in a rap battle. One-on-one, mano y mano. Bar for bar. Don't do that with Kendrick. Because you see what happened to your boy. You got more lyrics than Drake. I will definitely say that. You got way more lyrics than Drake. For all the Drake fans who get mad at me saying that, it is what it is. Drake is clever. Drake is a great rapper. Not taking nothing away from Drake. But there's levels to this shit. I've been telling y'all that. There's levels. Now, on to section number 2. We can keep this rolling quick, guys. I ain't trying to, be too long-winded. You want to talk about a move? Stephen A., explain what's going on.
Drake saga, as in Kendrick Lamar. The Toronto Blue Jays tweeted yesterday that Kendrick Lamar will be coming to the Six.
The Toronto Blue Jays, the hometown team, baseball team of Canada.
To perform at their home.
Just, throwing it out there for the people who might be listening, who may not be sure.
Home stadium. Some say the date of the concert, right before Father's Day, adds insult to injury for Drake, who has taken legal action.
Oh, right before Father's Day? I didn't even know that. Kendrick. That's just petty.
Against Not Like Us, and now sees his rival likely to play to a sold-out stadium in his city.
Kendrick Lamar is going to do a concert in Toronto. This trumps, I thought 50 Cent did the most pettiest move in hip-hop history by buying out all the 30 front row seats at Ja Rule concert. I thought that was the pettiest move in hip-hop because, that one still took the cake. But when Kendrick does this is going to be historic, my friends. This is going to be unheard of, unprecedented. This is bananas. No matter which way you want to put it, this is bananas. Kendrick Lamar is performing. And I don't care what nobody says. He has to. Because of the reason why he even got the Super Bowl. Yes, we could say this is all tied to Drake. Yes, it's coming off the biggest rap battle and Drake has something to do with this. Yes, we will give y'all that. Drake Vengeance. Drake is a part of this. But do not mistakenly think, for an example, that it is all because of Drake that this is why Kendrick is getting the recognition he is getting. Nah, big bro. Kendrick has been warranted this for years now. This is just now adding to what he has already done throughout his entire career and his legacy. Kendrick Lamar has to perform Not Like Us. Reason being is because that is the biggest song of the year. Say what you want to say. There are very few songs, ladies and gentlemen. I can tell y'all this now. There are very few songs. Drake can complain about the bots all he wants. There are limited songs that you have songs that are hip-hop classics. You have songs that are cultural classics. You just got songs that are damn near entities. I call them entities. Songs that are entities are what I like to think of as MC Hammer. Can't touch this. Dum 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 dum. Can't touch this. Kids know that song. Grandmothers know that song. Everybody around the world, that is one of those songs you can play at any event, any party, any time, any day, any place, anywhere, and the crowd is going to sing it. Whoop, there it is. Talk about whoop, there it is. That is another one of those. Whoop, there it is. Everybody knows that whoop, there it is. Now, some people might maybe back that ass from Juvenile and that, but that's a hip hop. That is one of those cultural classic songs. Because I don't see myself playing back that ass up to kids party. I don't see myself playing back that ass up to an elderly party, depending on how ratchet the elderly folks are. Because you got some senior citizens where just get down. They just get down and dirty, bro. They'd be like, hey, I remember when I used to do this back in the day. I used to pop my hip like this. Hold on, honey. I can't do it now. Back that ass up will get the old folks going. But it's not one of those like MC Hammer. Whoop, there it is. Another one that just came to mind, one of our 242 anthems. Who let the dogs out? You You know what I'm saying? Yeah, your boy could say he came up with the Who Let the Dogs Out thing, but that's a Bahamian. That's a Bahamian song from a Bahamian group. Yeah, they went and did their thing in America. Shame on you all Bahamian for doing that. But it is what it is. That's still our native music in some sense. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of the little beat infusions here and there. Who Let the Dogs Out? That is a fully Bahamian song. That is one of those cultural songs that still gets played to the day. I mean, they played that song so much to the point where I was even annoyed, like, damn, y'all playing this again? Not Like Us is up there with that. Whoop, there it is. Who Let the Dogs Out? And MC Hammer can't touch this. Not Like Us is up there. Say what you want to say. All of this is, yes, y'all could say this is coming off the back of Drake and the beef, but bro, you wanted the smoke. Plain and simple. You initiated it. You make first person shooter. You answered the call. Now here we are. Stop getting in all your feelings. Continue, Stephen A.
I understand that Drake's a bit sensitive in these times.
Big Fox.
You know, he's in his feelings.
Very much so. Very much so.
And
Jesus.
Don't ask me how, but I know that he has seen this show.
Probably.
And I know that he has seen some of the things that I have said.
Most likely.
This show.
I can believe that,
About
Stephen
him
A.
on this show.
I believe you do.
This is Drake. Y'all know this is Drake, right?
Petty. My boy trying to say, boy, we ain't see Drake in so long. Let me give y'all a remembrance of his face. Because, boy, I ain't gonna tell you no lie. Other than the little saucy, zesty pictures you always putting out, I don't even think some people remember how this nigga look.
I mean, I know y'all know it's him, right? You know, we ain't seen him in a while. That's what I'm saying. You know that's him, right? That's Drake.
Petty Stephen A. Petty with a capital P.
To Drake, the artist extraordinaire.
Fox.
I did not say or echo a single negative thing about you. You're a phenomenal artist. You're big time. What I said was,
Tell the truth.
Fact.
Shame the devil.
Not Like Us got you.
Fact.
I even pointed out how the line about accusing you of being a pedophile, ain't nobody paying attention to that. They just think it's lyrics, it's bars being dropped, and he got the better of you. What I'm saying is, you don't go the lawyer route in hip hop over something like this. You take it to the studio. You take it to the streets. That's all I said. I didn't sit up there and say you can't answer Kendrick Lamar. I said you better figure out a way to do so, meaning you have the capability, I think, to pull it off.
I glad you put that I think to pull it off. Because Drake, you the bop guy. You the bop dude. And what really makes you salty, what really gets under your skin is the fact that you have a dude who is not classified as a bop club guy, who came in your space, in your face, in your ring, in your circle, in your hopscotch fucking brick layout. He came in that bitch and he hold them dice, he threw the rock and he hop, skip, and he danced all over you with Not Like Us. Stephen A is 100% right. And mind you, I know there's some controversy around Stephen A because how some people say, you know, he gives a little rough-handed talk when it comes to our skin color, and he gives a little bit of, you know, white folks the little ease hand off. He kind of like brushed them off when with us, he trying to get us a spanking. It's what it is. You know what I'm saying? We ain't talking about that right now. We are focusing on the fact of what he just literally said, which is Not Like Us got you, my nigga. You in your feelings. When it comes to this hip-hop thing, you don't go to the lawyer. That's like you in the streets, you pick a fight with a nigga, you want to try to be the bully, the nigga who you thought you could have bullied, he came up, whooped your ass, and now you run to the neighborhood police or the principal saying, I just got my ass whooped, I just got bullied by a nigga who I was gonna go bully. I don't even Drake, the hell you doing, bro? That's literally what it is.
That's all. It's not a crime for somebody to say, he got you.
Fox.
He got you on that one. Not Like Us was big time. You can get lawyers involved and talk about people engaging in bots and payola and all of this other stuff to buffer and uplift his numbers. But damn it, when you go to the streets, everybody know what Not Like Us is.
Fox. You take it to the hood, it is what it is. You see, the thing is, Drake, what you doing, this is why people will always reverberate it. You can hear it keep saying, Drake does not understand culture. Because no matter how much streams you push, there are songs that here today, gone tomorrow. Pushed by the bots, but don't have no longevity, no nostalgia, no reoccurrence in people's memory or mind. Not Like Us is that. Your song, Hotline Bling. I'm sure you got your butts pushed under that. But Hotline Bling became an attachment song. It became memorable to whereas we still want to listen to Hotline Bling today. So, you go outside. There are people, babies. Sorry, I gotta be that line. I literally is hear kids when they in their parents' car and that song play on the radio station. The kids be in the backseat. I be like, what the second? You know, y'all kids just petty. The old folks, ain't not like us. You got old folks crip walking out. You got school bands playing the shit year round. They done switched to start playing Squabble Up from what I hear. So Drake, no matter how you want to put it, streams have nothing to do. Bots pushing numbers in terms of this little computer data algorithm thing. Numbers do not equivalent to memories and nostalgia and gravitational pull of a song, bro. When a song hits you, a song hits you. Numbers can't do nothing about it. There are many songs from certain people that only have 1,000 views, but it resonate with me and I still go back and listen to it. There are some people who have 1 million views. The song resonates, people still go back there, whether it's from this year, that year, 5 years ago, 10 years ago. Some people still listen to a lot of music. Bots cannot create memorable, nostalgic pull when it comes to music. Music is life, bro. That's just what it is. Now, before we close out, guys, because like I said, I don't want to do too much ranting on this, but Drake, you got to get put on blast. But we could switch topic off of Drake and we could put blast on somebody else to where this dude definitely warrants everybody in the hip-hop industry telling him what he asked, because this right here, to me, is a big time no, bro. So there was a line in Kendrick's. So just to give y'all where we going with this video before I play it. There was a line in Kendrick's, I think it was TV Off or Walked Out Murals or Squabble Up, one of those songs. It's like, damn, you can't remember which song had the best bars and the best disses in it because he threw so much on the whole entire album. Bro, I could be like it is. GNX right now looking like a top 3 Kendrick album. GNX looking like a top 3 Kendrick album. You talking about The Pimp a Butterfly, Damn, Good Kid Mad City, Section 80. Honestly and truly, this GNX, this probably go for me right behind. I would say my favorite album from Kendrick was Damn. The Pimp a Butterfly was good, but I'm a person who I'm gonna keep it 100. I love the introspective talk. I love the self-therapy talk. I love the inner dialogue talk. I love the perspective raps. But I'm a bop dude. I'm a DJ. I play in the club. So automatically, I need those songs. I live for those songs that get people up off the dance floor and get you moving and get you shaking. And those songs will get you just singing because it's so nostalgic. It make you feel some type of way. Make you remember when you were 16, when you first get you lose your virginity to the song. Something. I love bops. So Kendrick doing this puts this album automatically above The Pimp a Butterfly for me. Above Section 80 for me. This probably right there. Damn is number 1 for me. Good Kid Mad City and GNX is like they bumping heads right now. They are bumping heads, and as good as Good Kid Mad City is, that's how great this one is. So before we go, there was a line in Kendrick's rap where he said, "We are not going to allow a white boy to talk down on a black girl." And who was he talking about? None other than most of you know him have him as a favorite comedian, Andrew Schultz. I think that's his last name. That goes to show you I don't even really watch him that much. Mind you, I have seen 1 or 2 comedian funny things, and he is absolutely hilarious sometimes. This dude is funny. And here's the thing, we give comedians have a lot of stretch to say what they want to say because of their industry, because they are comedians. They are the ones who get to say sometimes what other people may not want to say or could say. Comedians are those ones that say it. But however, just like there's a thin line between love and hate, or like and love, there is a thin line between being disrespectful and being funny. And this right here, this is the line that crossed to where this was not funny, Andrew. This was purely disrespectful, concerning, worrying, frightening. What Kendrick say? Spooky, scary, anything but hilarious this is.
Of course he listens, because he specifically, I think, was reacting to, in that Gigs podcast, which I think they're reacting to, I said something. I asked them if they dated black women. They were like, "Oh, we date all women," or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Yeah, okay." And then I go, "Kendrick fans, get them."
Yeah.
And that's all it took. Crazy.
He didn't-
But I need Kendrick. I need you to do it, Kendrick.
You want to squabble up with
I
Kenny?
need no. I mean, here's the thing. This is the thing that is kind of funny about it. Is like first of all, Kendrick's people and the gang affiliate, everybody, his security, they will kill me. They will destroy me. They'll find me in the street. They'll cut me up. They'll shoot. They'll do whatever. I'm not a tough guy. Y'all do. But just Kendrick, I would make love to him. And there's nothing he could do about it. Just Kendrick Lamar, I would make love to him. And the only thing that he could do is decide if it's consensual or not. That's the only thing he could do. If it's me and Kendrick,
I ain't gonna tell you no lie, right? I don't want to say, put anything on people to whereas, how we have this thing where sometimes some people, you say certain things, even though you may perceive yourself as this type of person, or you may move in this type of light to whereas you look to gain this type of image about yourself. There are sometimes people who say things that almost make you think that there's a deeper underlying thing going on here. So a line like this, honestly and truly, just the way casually, comfortably, methodically he said that, it really and truly makes me believe somewhere underlyingly, and this may not be the truth, this may be far from the truth, but when you say something that you give open route to speculation now. Because for me now, I speculating to wonder if he sound like he kind of about that life. Almost like you've been to jail before. And the dude off the Bone Dogs who was say, getting everything in jail. You kind of sound like that nigga.
This is about physics. It's about physics. I don't even know if I'll get hard. But if we're in a cell, there's a chance that if we're in a cell and we're bored and we done tattooing each other, whatever you do in the cell, and we ran out of board games and we did all the other things, we cleaned everything, and I'm like, man, I might as well. There's nothing he could physically do to stop that besides put his legs in the air and choose a position. Maybe I'll let him choose a position.
Why are you pulling this picture up, Mark? Why are you doing this?
Put up that picture of him and Travis Kelce's girl. Look at that.
Oh my God, dude, that's unbelievable.
Yo, I'll be honest. I would go so far as to say I don't think he could stop most people on the planet from having sex with him. The only reason he got security is to stop people from having sex with him whenever he wants. Now, don't get me wrong, there's people who go against my will. I was in an elevator once with this drag queen, and this like 6'5".
Oh, yeah.
And we're in the elevator, and we're going down. I'm like, yo, if he wanted to take it, I got to cause a ruckus. Listen, rappers are telling comedians we need to be more respectful to women, so we got to sit back and reflect.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
They're the most pious group.
Listen, nobody has respected women more. Through art.
Yes.
Than rappers. Okay?
Absolutely.
So I completely understand how a rapper could look at a comedian telling a joke and be like, yo, y'all need to switch that.
Yeah.
How dare y'all keep saying your wives are annoying? Be more like us and, say nothing but tricks. I beat my stick. What? You can lick on the nuts or suck the beat my stick. What?
Did you just think of that?
That's a real lyric.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's a.
I can't even finish this no more. I can't even listen to this boy talk no more on this show. So let's put it on blast, folks. It's time to get petty now. The DJ side and the me about to come out. Y'all know how your boy is going. So before I get to Andrew and reading him up, first and foremost, I gotta read these dudes, all these dudes who's sitting on this podcast and letting him run with this narrative and continue to run with this narrative. Like, bro, y'all should have put this to a stop. Like, this is one thing I hate about certain podcasts like Academics and Marlowe's podcast and other things. Like, I understand that you gotta let the interviewer or the person that you're interviewing say what they gotta say. But in some cases, in some instances, if it is your platform, like with me, when I start to do my podcast, I promise you, there are gonna be things that, yes, I will let people get all their shit off. However, if I feel like you treading a line to where you going a route where I would not even go, or I definitely dislike, I am definitely gonna put my foot down or probably put my foot on your neck, big brother. I can tell you like it is. Big man, get the fuck off my podcast. I dislike the podcasters who just for the numbers, just for the notoriety, just because this person maybe have 1 million followers or whatever, you could let that person say any shit on your platform just to get clout, just to get numbers. I don't rock with niggas like that. Now to you are super foul for this, nigga. Bro, you so foul and sick for this joke. This is one of the sickest jokes I have ever heard come out of a comedian's mouth. And I have heard some things, comedians have said some wild shit over the years. A lot of comedians have said a lot of wild ass shit, bro. This right here takes the cake. I wouldn't be surprised if the whole comedic community decides to come together and say, hey, but look here, I think we might have to boot this one out, boy. I think we might have to boot this one out. And when people get popularity, power, and money, now you see the true them. This could be the true Andrew. This could be something that he's been feeling for a long time. Because, bro, why would you say, of all the things you could find and pick the crock joke on with Kendrick's short size and his height, and you thinking you could take advantage of him, of all the examples you make, you go, this is scary? Like, there are so many levels to what you just said, bro. All I can say is, highly disappointed. I wouldn't be surprised, bro, if, like I say, the comedic world decided to shut you out. I could see you are going to get, I know you are going to get a lot of backlash for this. You warrant it. I hope you definitely get it in abundance, because big man, this right here is a no-no. This is a foul flag on the play. Take this boy card, put him in the back of the jail bus, and ride him somewhere off the cliff. Because maybe because this whole thing sounds like something you have fantasized about, big brother. I can keep it 100. This sounds like an open fantasy that this nigga has sat down, taking some, I don't know, whatever psychedelic shit you have taken, and you have literally almost kind of like imagined this shit. Kendrick Lamar, I could be so sorry for what Kendrick could say when he probably get whiffed for this, but knowing Kendrick, he ain't gonna really say nothing direct, because y'all know how Kendrick go. He's put everything in the music, and he just do what he gotta do. But I can tell you right now, everything surrounding Kendrick right now is just, Kendrick is the guy. There's never been another artist other than Tupac Shakur, and I would say maybe Eminem, that has ever put the game in such a spin. DMX too. I would say DMX, because when the Flashy Suits era was out, DMX came out with the shirt off and the whole gangster thing and the riders and the dogs and the shit, when everything was trying to be clean and cut and, you know, pretty boyish and shit. So there are very few artists that I could say who have done what Kendrick is doing right now, which is taking the industry on its back and making a statement and changing the way the landscape moves. Kendrick is doing exactly that right now. The only people that I can think of in my memory that has ever done that, Tupac Shakur, DMX, and Eminem. Kendrick Lamar is up there. So in terms of iconic hip-hop artists, this way from we even reached the Super Bowl yet, ladies and gentlemen. We have not even reached the Super Bowl yet. And this way, Kendrick Lamar is like literally one of the biggest stars in the world today. Fuck just music. Kendrick Lamar right now is one of the biggest talked about celebrities in every aspect of entertainment. Niggas ain't even talking about Denzel and the new Gladiator movie or what the Avengers. Nobody is talking about nothing right now like the Kendrick. This dude is the hottest celebrity right now running. So glad y'all stayed in tune with this video with me. Hope y'all enjoyed my little rant, my little talk. But I just had to put this out there, put it on blast. I had to talk to my boy Wayne. I had to get that little Stephen A. Smith clip out there, and then I got to put this by Andrew Shorts for being a little punk on blast. But what he said to Kendrick is that right there, big man, is a big foul. I don't see anybody else taking that as just funny, bro. There's no way that what you said could just be considered funny and not looked at it like. Just even listening to you, I was like, I don't even want to let this boy finish, because this conversation, what he's saying, making me a little uncomfortable here. But anyway, like I say, on to the next video, guys. It's Christmas time, so y'all know my PTX reactions coming out, more Kendrick coming out. As things continue, I can keep going it. I'm trying to get my live stream together so I don't have to be doing these just clip videos and moments. So I want to be able to interact with you guys, get some conversation going. So my live stream by next week, God's Spell Life, I'll have that up and running. In the meantime, cheers to everyone in the comment section. Peace, health, and wealth. Y'all stay favorite. Do not be grateful.